Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craftsmaster dice shooting journey. Let's make it yours too. Today is episode 149 of the Level Up program, and it's day number 64 of the Purple Belt. We're going to continue on with our 4263 dice set, and if you're playing along with Crapsee, the code is C4C2E2. So today is Friday. It's going to be the last day of the week for the Level Up Purple Belt level. And let's get started right away in Crapsee. And we're going to go with pretending somebody else is a shooter. So we're not going to do a pass line bet. We're not going to do a crap check. We are not going to do an ATS bet on this roll. Good morning, Randall. So 4263 is going to be the dice set. And we're going to go all bet set here. We'll go dice out. Dice split apart a little bit as they left my fingers, but we have a 3-2 no fill 5. So 5 will be our first point here. Yesterday, our first shooter went 21 rolls long. Our second one went, I believe, 17 rolls. And that first shooter, we hit a ton of inside numbers. The second shooter, we went through, we're hitting mostly craps numbers. So it's kind of weird how it switched places like that. And this is our second day with this dice set here. So we're going to go $30 on the 6 and 8. So $30 on that 6 and 8. And $25 on the field bet. And we're going to try to get 2 field hits here so we can pick up that 5 and 9. And then we'll try to do 2 coax so we can get into our normal betting scheme. So we have 3 people on Crapsee. We have 2 people watching on YouTube at the current moment. So this is a slow start to the day. We got 4263. That'll be our dice set. And we're going to go all bet set here. And dice out. And kind of hit the mixing bowl a little bit. Well, we have a 134 Big Joe from Craftsmaster Journey. So we shot into point right away. Wow. Okay. That was, no, we did not, because the point was 5. And I got to get Crapsee work, or KPI working. Give me 1 second. So we had a 325 and a 314. So I will get that entered in. So we have 325 and a 314. There we go. So now KPI on the YouTube screen, on your channel screen, is working. And again, we're going to put $25 on that 5, and that's a winning from that field. We're going to go with $25 on the field, $30 on that 6 and 8 yet. 4263. And all bets set. Good morning, Frida. Good morning, Arnell. Good morning, Roger. And dice out. Again, this is the second day with this dice set. I have mixed thoughts about it so far, but we're only 1 day in, 49 rolls in for the first day. First 2 shooters yesterday was good. We have a 3, 5, 8. That'd be the easy 8. The first 2 shooters yesterday was good, but then we had a not so good shooter, and then we ended up with an 8 for the last shooter, which is pretty much average for me. So that was $30 on that 8. We're going to lose that field bet, so we're going to pick up the field one more time. We have $35 brought back to the rack so far, 110 on that table right now. Again, we'll take one more field hit, and then we will pick up that 9. And then we're on a race to get $110 into the rack so we can actually be on free roll. 4263. And we got dice out. And we have a 347. That would be a primary hit. And that is a 7. So actually not a primary hit, that's a single pitch. So 2 7s will show up on that single pitch, which is a 3-4 and a 4-3. So this is not entirely friendly to the single pitch. Of the 8 numbers that a single pitch will show, 2 of them come up as a 7. So something to consider when you're using this dice set. If you are single pitching, you might want to choose some of the other ones. Like the last one that we had was that 3-2-4-6, and that one was very single pitch friendly. We're going to go again with the same setup as if it was a random shooter. 4-2-3-6 or 6-3 is the dice set. We're not going to do a pass line bet, no craps check, no ATS, and we'll call that all bet set. We have 6 people in Crapsee, 5 people watching on YouTube. And it is a Friday morning, so I'm expecting people to show up a little bit as the live stream goes. And we have a 6-4-10. That's Waylon's best friend way on that end, Daddy Joe. And Waylon's been putting out the same strategy video multiple times in the last week or so. It's a strategy that he's really pushing hard, and it seems to be very profitable. He did a 2-hour stream the other day on that. And that was based off of a comment that somebody had made that was watching his videos. So make sure you check it out. It's a pretty interesting strategy. The one he put out last night was based off of a $5 table. Originally, he was doing it with $100 bets. So we're going to go $30 on that 6 and 8. $25 field bet. And we're going to call that all bet set here, dice out. Dice feel a little bit crooked on my thumb, so we're going to regrip it here. Make sure that's at the center of my thumb, center of my middle finger, index finger and ring finger barely touching the dice. And we release it by dropping the thumb out. We have a 2-2 hard 4. That would be the ballerina. So 4 is our point. That's the second 4 that we throw, and we throw a 3-1 and a 2-2 here. So that field bet paid out, so we're going to take that $25 payment and put it on a 5. Again, we're going to stay up on that field, see if we can hit it one more time and pick up that 9. And 4-2-6-3. Dice out. Dice landed, split apart when they landed, but they have a double degen, the 3-3 hard 6. So hardways are showing up today. Yesterday with our statistics, the hardways were also very prevalent with this dice set, which is kind of cool, I guess. So that lost our field bet there, but we picked up the 6. So we had a net positive of $10 off of that roll. 4-2-6-3. And bet dice out. A little bit long on that throw, and we have a 2-5-7 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. So obviously that landing zone plays a vital role in this dice set. Good morning, Corey. I have to bring that landing zone back a little bit, so maybe about 2 inches away from that back wall rather than right on top of the back wall. So we're going to go with regular shooter now, so myself shooting. So we're going to go $30 pass line bet. We're going to go $5 crap check, 10-5-10 on that ATS. Same dice set. So this weekend, there's going to be a bunch of people meet up in Joliet, Illinois. I wish you guys the best of luck. I wish I could come down there, but I'm not able to make it down. I know the last time I was on there, it was a very enjoyable day. But that is a long drive for me. So we have a 134 Big Joe from Crapsmaster Journey. So 4 is our point once again. We had hit a lot of 4s. That's 3/4 so far today. So that's actually a lot for the number of rolls that we've had. We've had 9 rolls so far, and 3 of them have been a 4. So we're going to go with the 154 inside bet level. It's going to be 35 on that 5 and 9, 42 on the 6 and 8. We're going to be looking for 1 hit, so we can do a 44 pressure. 4, 2, 6, 3. And all bets set. That's awesome, Corey. Corey says that his dark side bet strategy would have just made $1,000 off of that 8 rolls I just threw. So the first 2 shooters. This is shooter number 3 here. And let's see if we can change it around. We have a 3, 5, 8, easy 8. So that's going to be hit number 1 for the shooter. And that's going to allow us to do 44 inside pressure. Perhaps he's a little bit slow today, a little laggy. I don't know if it's me or if it's the actual program itself. We got 45 on the 5 and 9. We got 54 on that 6 and 8. And we got 4, 2, 6, 3. And I'm a little slow in my processing today. My processor speed is slow. So it's been a long night, long week. End of my work week ended this morning at 6 o'clock. Now the weekend begins. So nice out. And that left die hit, it bounced up kind of high, went out. We have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. 1, 2, 3. That does nothing for our bets other than the ATS. So call it all bets set and dice out. Kind of veered over to the center of the table, another ace deuce. So craps numbers are showing up a little bit here. Talking about Alfredo, he's down in Vegas doing some, he's been putting out a couple shorts videos, and sounds like they did a videotaping last night with the Craps Hawaii crew. There we go. I couldn't find my dice set there. 4, 2, 6, 3. Again, we're going to call that all bet set. And it sounds like he's been having a up and down, but ultimately successful trip so far. So we had dice out. And we have Snake Eyes, Magic Aces, 1, 1, 2. So that's one of the bookends. We'll get the hard shit out of the way. And all we need for that small is the 5 and 6. So we have the easy ones left. 4, 2, 6, 3. And I'll bet set. And we have a 3, 6, 9. That'd be the center field 9. So that is our second hit here. So we're going to be able to come down on those bets now. And we're going to go to the 110 inside bet level. So we have got 107 brought back to the rack. We have 165 on a table because of the ATS and because of that pass line. So we have to do 2 hits here to get back to break even. 4263. And if I wanted to get closer, I could probably take one of the inside number bets down because we do have that 4 covered on the pass line, but we're going to leave it as it is right now. So, dice out. And a little bit high action on that one, but we have a 4-6-10. That's Waylon's best friend at the end again. And that does nothing for our bets, but that does help with the ATS. So we need the 5-6 for the small. We need the 11 and 12 for the tall. And that was a primary hit, by the way. So we got 4263. And all bets set. Slow day on YouTube. We got 7 people watching on YouTube. Normally by now there's close to 15. So hopefully everybody wakes up and they join along. Dice split apart. Let's regrip them. And dice out. And we got a 415 horse and buggy. So we got 1 step closer to that ATS. And that is an inside hit. So we're going to collect that one so we can get almost back to break even here. So we're going to be at 142 brought back, 165 on the table. So 1 more hit that'll bring us back to break even. We start our trend betting then. So 4263. And all bets set. Dice out. This is going to be roll number 9, by the way. So this is getting a little bit far into the roll structure to be getting to that break even for my liking, but it is what it is. And unfortunately, we got a 3-4-7. Ouch. So again, that's that single pitch dice, which is starting to show up often enough for me where if I was at the casino, I would probably be switching dice sets right now. But this is the level program. We are tied to this dice set for at least 200 to 400 throws before we change off, unless we're having a fun day. And today's not considered a fun day, so we lost $23 on that shooter. We are down about $200 today so far, so that should be easily made up. Yesterday we actually lost $250 because of the last 2 dice shooters actually brought it down quite a bit. So we're going to go $30 on that pass line. We're going to go $5 on the craps check. We're going to go 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. And we'll call that all bets set. We've been getting close on the ATS, but we haven't finished it out. We've been getting 1 or 2 numbers away from hitting one side or the other on a consistent basis so far between yesterday and today with this dice set. And we have another 1-3-4, so our point is back on that 4. It's been a pretty consistent come out number. That is the third 1-3-4 that we've thrown, and that's 4 4s out of 18 rolls. So that's pretty a high percentage number there. So it'd be nice if we actually knocked that point off. Well, we're going to go with the 154 inside bet level. Corey's going home. He's up 1770 off of these shooters already. So there is a commission charged to that win there, Corey. So make sure that you send it in the mail. I can give you my address offline. Just kidding. A little dad humor. 4263. And we're going to go all bets set here. Dice out. Good morning, Joe. Dice out. And again, we hit the base of that back wall of the wall, and we have a 5-3 easy 8. So that is going to be hit number 1. So we can do a 44 inside pressure again. And our goal is to take 2 hits here so we get as close to break even as possible. That's how this strategy works in the beginning. Once we get to that break even or close to break even, what we would do is we'll start doing the trend betting then and try to get those bets pressed up so we can get money brought back a little bit faster and collect some and press faster. And that's what I have it set up for, that trend betting, and that's how they go. So 4, 2, 6, 3, dice out. And we have, unfortunately, a 4-3-7 out. So not a successful morning so far. Again, I have mixed reviews, mixed thoughts on this dice set that we are using. That throw did go down. It's a single pitch. I was really happy with how it tipped the shooter from the dark side when the shooter hits your home run. I agree, Corey. That dice throw, the last throw shot right there, actually felt comfortable, looked good. It looked like it came down decent, but unfortunately, like I said, we landed with that single pitch, which is how that 4-3 shows up. Lost $209 on that last shooter, so that was a big hit. $30 pass line, $5 crap check, 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. Now let's see if we can get a little bit of a quality roll here. And 4-2-6-3. Remember, the purple build is all about trying the different dice sets according to what's suggested by Bone Tracker. And by the end of the purple belt level, we should have at least 2 to 3 dice sets that are very comfortable for you. And we have the 5-4 Big Mac Hard 9. So 9 will be our new point. It's the first time we've had a 9 for a point. In fact, it's only the second time we've rolled a 9 today. The other one was a 6-3. So we're going to go with that 154 inside bet level again. We're not going to pick up the 9 this time. So we're only going to pick up the 5 and the 6 and 8. And hopefully that'll help us a little bit with this. So we're 35 and a 5. We have 42 and a 6 and 8. But like I was saying, the purple belt level is all about trying different dice sets and seeing how they work with your throwing style and trying to come up with 2 to 3 good, comfortable dice sets by the time you get to the end of your purple belt level. Remember, the purple belt level is 4,000 throws. So by the time we get down to the purple belt level, we will have 8,000 documented throws. And hopefully on Monday, I'll have a total of where we're at with the throw total for purple belt. I think we're somewhere around that 3,000 mark right now. So somewhere around that area. So all bets set, dice out. Good morning, Bam. It's a little bit short in that landing zone, but we have a 5-1 mixer. So that might be what we need to do, is shorten that landing zone up a little bit and get it away from the back wall. But that is going to be hit number 1 for this shooter. So we're going to be able to pressure. We would go 44 inside pressure, but we don't have anything on that 9. So let's go 2 units up on the 5, 6, and 8. That's be 45 on the 5. We're going to go 54 on the 6 and 8. And we're going to call that all bet set there. Dice out. 4-2-6-3. And we have a 2-6 Duracell 8. Go out and support live craps. So that time we did get 2 hits. We can come back down now. We'll go to that 110 inside bet level. Again, remember the 9 is the point, so we're not going to pick that 9 up. We're going to use the $30 on the 9, the pass line for that dollar value for the 9 there. So we're going to bring our overbets down. We're going to go with 25 on the 5, 30 on the 6, 8, and 9. So 107 brought back to the rack, 140 on the table. So we only need to pick up 1 hit now because we do not have a place bet on that 9. So 4263, and all bet set. Good morning, Craig. And Marble Fork, good morning. People are starting to wake up. Welcome to Level Up on a Friday morning. And we have an ace deuce Alfredo sauce. I changed my throwing style just a little bit these last few rolls, and it's feeling really comfortable. And it's something that I need to be a little bit more paying attention to, especially when I'm practicing here, because I kind of get lazy or sloppy here. Because I always, if you watch me when I set up my bets, I'm always setting up on the L of the pass line here. And I'm always throwing from the A on that slant. And when I'm at the regular craps table, I'm never going to be right at the L and the A to be flipping my dice around. So what I need to do is I need to concentrate more importantly on getting those dice square here, gripping them, and then coming so my arm is straight. And I have more of a straight arm type throw rather than a bent arm. And that seems to be working for me a little bit here. So we're going to go all bet set here. Dice out. And the reason that seems to be working is it takes a little bit more of the variability out. If you remember earlier on in the level up program, whoa, terrible throw. I came up and it came and hit the base of the wall. It was a really high arc. Dice stuck to my fingers, and unfortunately we got that 167. But if you remember earlier on in the level program, we're talking about suggestions that George had given us, George from CY, and he suggests highly to take the variability out of your dice throws and try to make everything as standard as possible. And that might be one of the things we might have to do is take that slight bend out of the arm, so that way it's not, I don't have any tricep action on the throw itself. So gotta keep my eyes open on that. We were down $33 on that one. We have got to get a winner here sometime. $30 pass line bet, $5 craps check, 10, 5, 10. And like I said, if I was actually at the casino, that last throw was a bad throw mine, so that was a mechanical error. But if I was actually at the real casino, I'd probably be changing dice sets by now because of the results that the dice are showing. We're showing a lot of single pitching on this today on our throws. So dice out. And we have a come out 8. We have the square pair. And I like the action on that one. Both of the dice landed up tight against that back wall. 4-4, heart 8. They did split apart a little bit, but not majorly, so that means that the energy levels were acceptable. Again, we're going to go with the 154 inside bet level. But since the 8 is taken or covered on the pass, we're going to pick up the 4 instead for that. So what's going to happen here is we're going to go $35 on the 4, 5, and 9. We're going to go 42 on that 6. Again, we got 4, 2, 6, 3. And we got all bets set. Dice out. Well, I will have to remember that, Corey, when I go down by you. I'll shoot this way for you so you can make a ton of money, and I'll split the profits with you. So I am down on my bets today. I split apart when I left my fingers, guys. This is a terrible, terrible, terrible day. 5-2 Bruce. Do not become shark bait. Not liking this new dice set today, I'll tell you that. We are 6 shooters down. Definitely dark side play today, Corey. 6 shooters down. It's gonna be roll number or shooter number 7 coming up here. Oh my God. It is Friday here, guys. Let's do a little bit of horseman here. Let's do a $100 horseman. So I'm gonna go $100 on that don't pass. And we'll play it out this way. 4-2. See if we can get a little bit of our money back. Kind of a grinding strategy. If you guys are not familiar with the horseman, it's 1 don't pass bet, and then we go 3 come bets, and then we wait till it gets paid back even. So it'll be a total of $400 out by the time we get through here. Yeah, you're right, Arnell. I'm not liking this. Arnell's saying that this dice set is a danger set for parallel to the back wall shooters. So in other words, what he's saying is I should be throwing it more towards the corner. Hey guys, let's try that once. Let's try that once. Let's see if we can change our landing zone. We'll throw it off to that opposite corner here and see what happens. So dice out. I have $100 on a don't pass. And watch me do this and it'll change everything around. So let's hit mid wall here. So we're going to shoot towards the mid part of the wall, and we'll see what happens. And we have a 5-3-8, easy 8. So maybe that is something we need to do, is change the direction of those dice for this dice set. And if that's the case, hey guys, that's what this purple ball is all about, is learning what we need to do to correct our throws at the table here. So that one cost Corey $340. So we're gonna go with a $100 come bet. Again, we're playing the horseman, or at least 1 shooter here. And again, we're going at the 4-2, 6-3. And we're gonna be trying to hit towards the center of the table so we can get a little bit of an off-axis type throw. Dice out. And we got a 5-6 mid-bow yo. That's perfect for the combat because that's going to be a plus $100 for me there. So that's a winner. So that's bet number 2. We got 2 more come bets here. And if we get $400 back, brought back to the rack, anything after that, we can actually start placing our bets and start making some profit off of the place bets as well. So 4-2, 6-3, and I'll bet set. 6 people on Crapsee right now. We have 12 people following on YouTube. Again, we're going to shoot towards the middle of the table and see if that does make a difference. Suggestion given to me by Arnell. And that did not help. Arnell, we got a 3-4-7. So, but here's the fortunate thing with that now. With that horseman, that 3-4-7 actually paid me out $200. So we actually made a profit off of that shooter. Made a profit of $300, I believe. So let's stick with the horseman now. See what happens. $100 on that don't pass again. We're going to shooter number 8. -1 rolls. Wow. Unreal, guys. Unreal. It looks like it's going to be one of those days. This is one of those days where if we don't change the dice set, let's do that once. Let's change our dice set. Let's go back to our other dice set. I'm going to do this once. We're not going to record anything in Bone Tracker after this point here. So I have to remember where we're at on Bone Tracker. So let's take our dice set off the screen here. We'll make it invisible so that way you guys cannot see it. We're going to go with our other dice set that we were using prior to, and that's the 3246 dice set. And this is where my single pitch dice set is that I would be using. So let's go back to our regular betting scheme. We're going to go $30 on a pass line bet. We're going to go $5 on the craps check. We're going to go 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. And let's see if it was the dice set or if it's just me today. So we'll go all bet set and dice out. Here we go. Change into the 3246. And guys, it's not the dice set, it's me today. 4-3, come out 7. That's a pass line winner. I have to replace that craps check and ATS, so that was a 0 for me. Nothing gained, nothing lost. So we're going back 10, 5, 10 on the ATS, $5 craps check, $30 pass line bet, 3246. So I'll bet set. And we have a horse and buggy. So this would be the 5 for our next point here. So this hopefully will be a little bit longer of a roll. We're going to go 154 even with this dice set because I tend to throw more evens. Even though we have a point set of 5, I tend to throw more evens with this dice set. So 154 even. And that's going to be $35 on the 4 and 10. And those are obviously buy bets. And we're going to go $42 on the 6 and 8. So 3246. And we got dice out. I don't think I had a I probably didn't put that come out 7, did I, Corey? So what was the come out 7? Where was that located at? I'll correct it after this throw here. Give me 1 second, please. And we have got a 134 Big Joe from Craps Master Journey. So we're going to go 134. Let me get that into Crapsee here, and then we will go back and change or correct the KPI here. So that was a hit. We're going to pressure 44 on Crapsee. So let me do the pressure quick before we change it. So for dice rolls, we had a 3, 4, 3, 1, 4. For some reason, it's not coming across, and that's why it's not showing up on KPI. I don't understand why that is. So everything should be working there. We had the 8, and then the 7, and then the 5. So that was a 4-1-5. And then we had a 3-1-4. So does that look right, guys? No, it does not. So I have it all jacked up now, don't I? So let's go back to one that we know. We know we had the 11. And then we had a 7. And then we had a come out 7. Okay, I see where we messed up. Okay, so we had a 7. I apologize for this, guys, here. Okay, so we had a 11, a 7. We had another 7, so the 437. There we go. And then we had the 415. And then we had a 314. So now it should be corrected on Crapsee. Good. Okay, we should be all set. Good. And we pressed our bets, and we have 45 and a 4 and 10. We have 54 and a 6 and 8. We're going to be looking for one more hit so we can come back down to the 110 bet level. 4, 2, 6, 3. And we got all bets set. Ace out. And we got a 347. So this is not our day, guys. Definitely not our day. So I think we're going to call our quits there because we definitely are not making any progress at all. Let's do this one, guys. Throw me a dice set. What dice set do you want me to throw today and try? I know Arnell gave me that 4-5-3-5 dice set the other day. I did do a couple rolls with it. It was not successful for me. So throw another dice set out and see what happens here. We'll do another shooter. I'm going to play a horseman on this exact shooter because it's obviously not working out for me. So Craig is going 2-1-2-4. So let's see what the 2-1-2-4 looks like. And that should be our 2V set. So 21-24 is the 2V set. So let's see what that pulls up. We're looking at primary numbers. We have a hard 4, 1, 4, 5. We have the hard 10, which is the Old Bay bushel. No wonder he wanted me to use that set. And a 6-3. If we single pitch, we got a 6, an 8, and an 8. If we single pitch the opposite way, we got a 5, a 3, a 4, and a 11. So if we could stay on axis, there is no 7s that show up on this dice set. So let's stick with that. Let's give that a try. 2-1-2-4. Awesome. All bet set. So we're making this a fun Friday instead of a regular level up program, which I'm fine with. We got to do that every so often. Have a little bit of fun. So 2-1-2-4. Days out. And we have a, guess what, guys? We have a come out 7. I swear that this table is a magnet for 7s today. Unreal. So we got 347. That's a come out loser for me because I'm betting on the dark side. Corey has switched me over today. So we're going to go with another $100 don't pass. Again, we have 4 $100 bets that I can use here. So 2-1-2-4 is Craig's suggested dice set. That is the 2V. And dice out. And guess what, Craig? Guess what we got? Another 347. Oh my God, guys. This is 7 heaven today. You sure this is not coffee and craps going on right now? And what did you call this table? The cemetery, Corey? So 2-1-2-4. Again, we'll go $100 don't pass bet here. Oh, I shouldn't even be betting today for that matter, but $100 don't pass. All bet set. This is getting comical. It really is. Dice out. And we got past the 7 with a mixer. 5-1 mixer. Actually, it's 1-5. 1-5. Oh my God. So Craig's saying switch now over to the 1-2-1-3. The odds of 3 sevens in a row is 0.0046 according to Marble Fork. Oh my God. I'm just throwing whatever dice out. So we'll go with a 1-2-1-3. We'll see what that does. That's Magic Aces, 5s, Midnight, 9. Single pitch, we got a 4, a 8, a 10, a 6. Single pitch the other way, we got a 5, a 3, a 9, and a mid-mo yo. So we're going with a 1-2-1-3. 1-2-1-3. Give that a shot. Guys, tonight I believe Craig is going to be going up on Friday Night Fights again. We got all bets set here, guys, by the way, $100 and a don't pass. Friday Night Fights. I don't know who he's going up against. I think it's Crapping Camper, but I'm not sure. Dice out. And we got a 5-4 Big Mac hard 9. So make sure you check that out tonight. And of course, we didn't have a come bet there, so we have nothing traveling. We're going to put $100 on that come bet. And that should be our 4th bet at this level. You know what, guys? It's Friday. I really don't care. So we're going to just push them even further here. So we got the 1-2-1-3. And we got all bets set here. Dice out. Yep, he's trying to enter the 5-timers club. I don't think there is a 5-time winner on Friday Night Fights. I think 3 or 4 was the most, wasn't it? I think. I'm not sure. So it might be the king of his own club here coming up. And guys, guess what we got? 257. So at least we got paid out there. I got paid out $200. Or actually got all of our money back. That's the nice thing with the Horseman is you can lose 200 and on one roll get your 200 right back. So we broke even on that shooter. Came up with a big goose egg. Nothing gained, nothing lost. But guys, I think that's where we're going to call it quits at right now. This is obviously not going well for me. So Corey Sith Lord is the only other member. He's a 6-timer. Okay, that I did not know. So Corey is he's not only the member, he's the president of the club, I believe. So so anyhow, guys, hey, let's look at our dismal statistics here today. You guys are gonna laugh. Look at that big finger sticking up in the center on the number 7 there. And the 4s are actually a little bit high. So we hit box numbers, inside numbers are low, 4s and 10s are a little bit high because of that 4. Come out 7s are off the chart, horns and fields are low, hardways are low, and definitely in that dark side play today. We had a miserable 4.3 SOR, 3.3 SRR. That is one of those where you walked in the door, you threw what you thought was going to be a great day, and it turned out to be shit. So you just turn around and walk right back out of the table. We had 9 shooters today. So much for controlling them, Randy says. I agree. Guys, you know what? The level up program is all about working with mechanics of throwing a dice. And the mechanics today were not the best. They were decent on a lot of the rolls. But when you look at dice influence, we look at consistency of the throws. Now, I'm not going to be throwing all 6s and 8s all of the time, or 5s and 9s all the time. But if you look at, obviously, there were patterns of the dice here today. We had 4s and 7s were the hot numbers today. If you really look at that, and we also threw a fair number of 8s. We threw 1 extra 8 there. So JCR asks what the programs that I use and where can you buy them. I don't have anything for sale. Everything that I use, guys, are brought out on other videos in the Level Up program. So if you go to the Level Up playlist of my channel, you'll see my progress from day one all the way through to where we're at right now. So make sure you guys check those out. I do make them unlisted. I do make them unlisted after a few days out. So that way you're going to actually have to go into that playlist and find them. But we're on day number 149 of the level program. So there's going to be 149 live videos out there, plus another 8 to 10 with dice sets and with the process that I used to get to the point that we're at right now. And obviously today's process did not show much improvement. But hey, guys, have a great weekend. I really enjoy you guys showing up here on a daily and a consistent basis. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Have a great weekend, everyone.